they start like going ham. It's like, ooh.
Hello, Yosh.
Hey, Yosh.
Hello, Yosh.
Hello, Yoshi.
Shit, yeah, let me click into this so I can chat. Uh-oh, my screen's there. And I'm not drawing.
Oh, what an idiot.
I'm
I
so lazy.
revamped my Sonic Mega Collection folder, and yeah, Mania is like the only one at like 40 plus hours.
God.
I had like a Sonic folder, I was like, let me just make a Zego one entirely, and I have Ring Racers in there.
I have a lot of ones that just say unplayed, but that's because they're like ones I added to my Steam, so they doesn't count their hours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wish it did though.
Mm-hmm.
I know I probably would have the most hours on Unleashed Recomp right now, but for one, I've been launching it outside of Steam, and two, it's not like Steam tracks, you know, non-Steam game time.
Yeah.
I wish they had like,
It did though.
I wish like Unleashed Recomp had
It
like
did though.
the ability to check how much like time you've spent playing it, unless there is a way to look at that.
I have no idea if it is.
So I had to recently add Deltarune to my library again. I thought I already had it on there, and I guess I didn't when I had to, Oh wait, no, I played when I played Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2, I played them like as a separate exe file, because I think Steam had like issues with Chapter 2 when it dropped.
I have only 2 games. No. I have 3 Sonic games on Steam that are above 40 hours. And it's Generations, SA2, and Sonic 4 Episode 1. Which again happened because I left the game on.
Yeah. I know I still have the demo for this game, because I already have the full game. There we go.
A Hat in Time is my most played platformer on Steam. What?
How many hours?
Plus 60.
Oh,
Okay.
The second
Hold
one,
on.
the second one down is Sonic Mania.
I think the platformer I have the most hours on Steam is Pizza Tower.
No.
Yes, be surprised.
Platformer on here is Sonic 4.
That's insane.
Dude.
You gotta fix that. you gotta play like Spyro like 5 times.
That's the crazy thing. Me doing the whole Spyro trilogy 100% wasn't even enough to pass the 54 hours I have in Sonic 4.
That's crazy, actually, dude. I have
So-
like 70 hours on Spyro Trilogy.
You gotta get to speedrunning some games just to like rack up all those hours.
You gotta play like Tai 1 5 times. You gotta play like Cosmic Shake at least 8 times just to like get past that. Something.
Yeah.
You know what? Replay Psychonauts 2.
Oh, yeah,
The
exquisite.
only other things that are closer where I could like easily rack up that much time is like Generations and SA2, but those are not particularly long games, so I'd have to replay them a lot.
Yeah. Wizard got 2,000 hours only to League Blaze.
2,000
knows what
hours?
that is.
Holy shit.
2,000 hours. That's fucking nuts.
Addressing.
I'm gonna kill you for that, Fuzz.
Whoa, what did he say?
He said that's the dressing. Like Thousand Island.
I've never heard of that brand.
It's not a brand. It's like it's a dressing flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to sauces, I'm like very bare bones. I haven't tried many.
We're gonna get you on the sauce and dressing pack.
Yeah.
What do you mean I've only played Pumpkin Jack for 5 hours? I gotta fix that.
It is a pretty short game, though.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Some of these games I like really love, I don't even have barely any hours in. I gotta fix that.
How many hours did I get in Pumpkin Jack, actually? Jack. Why am I checking on backlog? I can check on Steam. It took me 4 hours to beat Pumpkin Jack. Yeah, it's a short game.
Yeah.
Mania would be my most played if I played it entirely on Steam, though, because I have so many hours in that game across like all the places I own it.
I think I have.
Oh yeah, that's a big factor too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 74 hours on Mania, but that's counted like by Steam playthrough, and which was just like I think like 5 hours. Jack.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah,
I
I was
have.
right.
Yeah, I've got like 30 on Steam, and then like I think it's like 20 on PlayStation, and then like I forget how many on Switch, but I think it ended up adding up to around 100, which it's a lot of hours for a game you can beat in like 3.
Yeah. No, I got 74 hours total, but that's like 5 hours on Steam, and then like the rest is on Switch for Mania. Yeah, no, there's just a lot of shit on here that like a good amount of hours on. Like, there's some stuff I know how much hours I have on it, and then others I just kind of spitball. I know Smash Ultimate I have 1,200 hours on it, but that's about it.
Jesus Christ.
That was because like I played it when, you know, it dropped, and I was still in school, and I just chucked a lot of hours into Ultimate, but I haven't played it since last year, like with a friend, and kind of sitting there.
I don't think I have a game that has 1,000 hours. I feel like by the time I end up catching up to FF14, that'll probably be like only one for me. Only thing that comes even remotely close is like Animal Crossing New Leaf, and even then I think that's only about like 500.
Yeah. I think I had like 530 hours on Smash 3DS too. So I played that shit. That's all I had because I didn't have a Wii.
Holy shit.
That was a really good ass Pac-Man, and which kind of crazy knowing now because like apparently he's one of the worst characters to use in the game. I didn't know that at that time. I got pretty far for fucking because I went to a local years ago with my friends, and I placed like 6th place, but I was really close to getting to winner's bracket. And I only played 3DS. Everyone else like was a Wii U player. I was like a little cheeky, like person too, because there was a match I had with like a Little Mac and Falco player. I played Dr. Mario in the Little Mac match, and I immediately just went for like throwing him off the stage and like hitting him.
Oh my god.
It was like the cheapest shit ever. Like I genuinely didn't want to like play him. It was like, oh okay, this is easy. I would have loved to play like more like Smash Locals, but I don't have any means of getting there. And two, it's like I don't play Smash like that anymore. I could, but nah.
So, my
Most play game on Steam.
platform. Oh,
I was just reading what Yoshi was saying. Go ahead.
yeah. I'm trying to see like what my most played platformer is. It's ahead in time still, with 100 hours.
I gotta
Holy shit.
play that again.
I feel like the time added up a lot once they started to roll out the workshop.
Oh yeah.
That and some of the DLCs.
Yeah.
Can't wait to replay it and see if my thoughts would change on ahead in time. Alright, guess I could organize the rest of these Steam games later. I pretty much got all the essentials, just like the stuff in my free folder. This actually continue this stuff.
Right now I'm just still working on Mayo as a follower for Ring Racers.
Nice.
I really wish it wasn't as tedious as it was to make full-on characters for this game, man. I would have made so much more other than Retsu.
Yeah, spriting.
Yeah.
The spriting looks like very tedious to do.
Not really.
Tedious, but eventually rewarding.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's like not even really the spriting by itself, because like I can do that. It's just the limitations that you have to work with on the sheet. Like you have to make sure the character like fits on the card, and you gotta like get it right
Yeah.
on the different angles and all that.
It's the rotation that gets me, because it's like we were doing 64 characters. It was kind of fun, like, you know, getting the 3D model to look good, building the proportions out nicely. But the fact that I have to make Fuzzer, and then make him at a diagonal angle, and then make him at a diagonal angle looking to the side, and then it's just like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Anything else.
Right.
It's crazy because it's like, I don't know. When like SRB2K was out, I was just like cooking, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be cooking like crazy when Ring Racers drops, and then Ring Racers dropped, and then I was like, I have not made a character yet.
I'm sure once we hop back onto that, we will be balling though. Cause like I think the big key thing is like a thing about ring races is the presentation is a lot more, I guess, to a standard. So that also gets you plus the workload. Then yeah, it gets daunting compared to just making like one model for 64.
Yeah.
I want to say that, and a big thing is that just when I was playing through that game, I want to say the single player also had something to do with that as well, because it's like with SRB2K, there weren't many character picks that you could just have off the bat. You had to rely on mods. But then Ring Racers just kind of came out swinging with a lot of characters that I already liked, so I didn't feel as much of a need to like, oh man, I gotta have OCs here because everybody else is boring.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Still plan on like. Still want to do it. I still want to put Mr. Big into Ring Racers, but it's gonna be a challenge, like redrawing him, I guess. Because I don't think I could get like good looking diagonals for him and Narc. Could try. I don't know. Leona, I'm sure we'll get stuff going for Ring Racer stuff.
Taco hamburger.
Hey,
Hello,
dude.
Tree.
Yo.
Hello.
How we doing?
I'm good.
John.
Remixing on the fly, yo.
He's getting ready to do that piano solo for the Switch presentation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, Tree, but yeah, I mentioned I had a dream like in lobby, and it was like they showed off we were watching the Switch presentation. They showed off a new 3D Mario, and it was like in a claymation style, and that shit made everybody so happy that like you just started streaming yourself like in the call playing the piano. You were like playing this like perfectly, note for note. You were going ham on that shit.
What?
Yeah.
I don't even like know how to play the piano, but I might like do an odd piece related to that. Like if they announced the 3D Mario, that's claymation.
You gonna draw yourself playing the fucking piano?
Yes.
I think
You're gonna
that's
draw-
what got me. Because, yeah, you've mentioned before, like, not knowing how to play the piano. So that's what made that even funnier. The fact that you suddenly were a god at it. Just, that shit was inspirational.
It's like the grandpa from Willy Wonka. Bro was too sick to get up. The moment he got that golden ticket, he just started walking. Just
Oh, yeah,
like, oh, I'm
Grandpa
about to
Joe.
do this.
Imagine him like either drawing like the puppet he has as a profile picture on Twitter, or like Persona playing the piano.
No, see, it's the Sona at first, and then he switches to the puppet when the piano starts playing.
Alright.
I've been feeling really good about this. The things I'm working on right now for this, because like these card designs have been fun.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Character posing, I'm just kind of like winging it, but it looks really cool.
Let me stream some art too.
Art? Nope, I'm not gonna say it. Nope.
Mr. B!
The stream is gonna break for a second, but I'm gonna fix it.
Is it true? Are you a little string breaker?
The villain from Incredibles 2.
Yeah.
What are you?
Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
I at least want to get this stuff, the poses for this character, the lady, and then the mayor done today, and then like doing like a rough design of the logo.
That is not the right person's stream. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Watch out, Pine.
But I'm very happy to see you working on this Poosker as well, Tree.
Thank you.
It's Poosker time. We got Mayo and the Puffin.
Is that what he's working on?
Man, Mayo and the
Mayo
Puffy.
Puffian, your favorite band.
I should make Zeke's sword as a follower soon.
That'd be sick.
That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm. I wish I could get rid of the icons to the bottom corner there.
I had to stop myself from like playing more Unleashed today.
Huh?
Probably play more of it tonight, honestly. But I did play the demo of like Nubby's Number Factory, and that was like, holy shit, this is actually really fun.
Tree, can you speak?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Your tuber is working. Let me just bring it to the stream.
Icon for the game is me up too, because kind of looks like one of the Dorbies. Grab it.
Yeah, we had technical difficulties yesterday, so I have to like redo your guys' tubers. Just setting them up again.
Alright.
But everyone should be good by now. It's just Dread.
Oh, he's watching today, the Earth blew up, so
Yeah.
hopefully he has time to join.
Have any of you guys like seen those like those animation guild posts going around before, and there were like animated clips of these two like guys. They were saying like support like indie, or no, just animators in general because of like the strike going on.
Oh, is it like you mean talking about like the animations, like the little green and pink?
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, what about them?
So earlier today they launched a Kickstarter for like their own show featuring those two guys.
Huh.
Yeah. It's been interesting seeing the replies because I'm seeing like a very, very split, opinionated thing going on.
Really?
Yeah,
What are people saying?
some people, they are just, eating it up. They want to see the show come out or whatever. The other side is saying like, oh, so like, whatever happened to support animators and all that, right? Now you're doing your own thing. It feels like a self-promotion kind of type of deal.
I mean, if they want to do their own thing, they want to do their own thing. Those
Yeah.
are two mutually exclusive things.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Like,
I was about to say, it's
that.
like, yeah, I don't think it's really surprising that animators would want to say, "Hey, support animators."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like if I'm like, "Yo, support composers," and then I like do my own thing, and people are like, "Oh, fuck you, buddy." It's like I'm a composer. That's why I was saying that.
Yeah, but let me get the tweet, and you guys can like go over the replies and the quote tweets and just see what people are saying.
I'm either gonna like see people I agree with, or I'm gonna hurt my brain like reading what I'm gonna see from people.
Yeah, I think
So-
I'll save my I think I'll save that for later.
I'll skim it over.
Yeah, we could save this talk for later if you guys want, but yeah, I'm just like skimming over this. Just stuff like this,
Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah. You can't call an animator a shill for wanting to make their own animated thing because they said support animators. That's dumb.
Mm.
Those
I
don't
think it's-
cancel out each other.
I guess what people are getting hung up on is that, yeah, I guess they're using these same characters, and I'm assuming like, just general world space thing for this. So I guess people see it as, oh, these guys were just a setup, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Rather than them doing like, I guess something with completely different characters. But I don't know.
That's just a really
I still,
negative way of thinking that too.
I guess I can see why people would look at it that way, but I still feel like it doesn't really detract from, what they were saying initially.
Yeah.
It
Is
feels
it
like
weird? Yeah, but like, I don't know, man.
it feels like semantics to me, especially since you never know if that show is going to be like an outlet to be more informative on this kind of thing. Because from what I'm gonna assume, yeah, these are probably going to be shorts that kind of enlighten more people on supporting animators.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm just scrolling through and I'm seeing some mutuals that are kind of a bit jaded on this whole thing. Had someone I never even met block me because of what a mutual of mine said, and I'm like, okay.
See, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I didn't even say anything about this, but now you're gonna block everybody because someone I know said something dumb. I don't know.
I really can't please everybody.
saying, like, even if you don't interact with some people, you are somehow a problem. Wonder if that person that blocked me ended up, like, blocking pretty much everyone that interacted with the person I know. Yeah, that's like some extra fucking handiwork. Like, ugh, I can only imagine this person, like, sitting there blocking about 2,000. Just because someone I know said, like, oh, you either fade into irrelevance like a hero or live long enough to become corporate slop you fought against. And I'm just like, huh? I don't agree with that, but okay.
I actually just saw that. As you
Yeah, I saw
that.
Yeah, that's coming from someone I know. And I'm like, I don't see how this is corporate slop. Again, I haven't really... I don't even follow the Jelly Box guys. I've seen them here and there, and they've made, like, neat little things, but I don't know how this is going against what you fought in the first place.
I think people get too bent out of shape on, like specific details. Because not everything is meant to just be, like, a corporate, like, plot against, like, people, you know?
Yeah.
If you think it's, like, slightly misguided, fine. But, like, it's almost like complete demonization.
Yeah.
That's my thing too. It's like, yeah, if we were just criticizing this as something misguided, that's one thing. But yeah,
It's just
people are
so.
going way too far.
Yeah, to say,
It's
like...
like the whole Blue Sky Twitter thing we talked about. It's like the whole, like, most people didn't move over probably because they don't want to lose their audience.
Yeah.
Demonizing them and, like, just outright saying, "Oh, you didn't leave the site, so you're, like, I don't know, evil." It's like, no, there are much more layers to it. If you think it's misguided, fine, but over demonization because it's not 100% on board with you. But, yeah, okay.
I'm just scrolling through. I'm very baffled because I don't look at this shit very often, if at all. So seeing just like a really weirdly mixed response on this, just very interesting.
I'm still just looking at the corporate slop tweet, and it's like, that's the one that's really throwing me for a loop, because it's like, you can't just throw that phrase around. I don't think, an independent animation seeking funding, you can't really call that kind of thing corporate slop,
Really, really can't.
No.
Corporate slop is for, just the big budget, big name studio produced garbage that just has, there's no soul, no real, no depth to it. Just, hey, look, we're Disney. We're gonna, like, make this movie. We're gonna make this movie because it'll make us money. Please watch it. Just that kind of thing.
Yeah, I just kind of hate the word slop being thrown around to just describe things I do not like, quote unquote. So I remember someone did that when I was, like, showing off, like, I guess some stuff of, like, Render 96, or it's a similar project to Render 96. I was like, oh, this looks like slop. I'm like, the fuck do you mean it looks like slop? Like, I feel like the word slop just indicate, like, to me, it indicates, like, something that's made with, like, zero effort, zero heart, clearly made to be a cash grabber just to, like, get in on a trend.
Yeah.
Not like, I don't like how this thing looks, therefore it's slop. That's how people have been using it, either mainly to just throw out things that they do not like. I think the only other thing I've seen about, like, that Kickstarter thing for those animator guys, it's like, see people say, like, why don't they just open up, like, a Patreon or something? And, like, I guess that could work. Because, to my understanding, because, again, I don't follow the Jellybox Studios account, I'm under the understanding that they make these animations just on a whim to, like, be informative on the stuff going on in the industry. That's pretty much it. And I guess the way that the Kickstarter's like worded, I guess. And even though the page is not launched yet or anything, it's there to notify on the launch. I'm guessing people are assuming that it's just going to be a show based around like the two main characters that they have there, rather than still be that informative like piece of like how the animation industry is going.
It's because like the Kickstarter still says it's a new series of informative shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm taking it as a thing that people likely didn't fucking read into, and they just took what they saw at face value from the account.
That's usually how these things go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? They're asking for money now. It must be corporate slop. Yeah, good observation.
And I'm guessing that maybe like based on this art, because there's just a lot going on here. I'm guessing that like maybe it'll not necessarily focus on the animation industry and just kind of, you know, be informative on a number of topics in general.
Yeah.
But, like, again, I don't know. It's kind of crazy to me that everyone was like backing these guys for saying, "Hey, support animators," and then when the animators need support, it's like, "Oh, fuck you."
Yeah, I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves to, you know, be loud about this kind of thing. It's like, okay, what are you doing to further the cause, you know?
I don't even think I'm gonna ask like, why are people upset about this? Because I don't want to like get a bunch of mixed responses or like from people that are gonna give me like a really angry reply that doesn't really answer my question.
Yeah,
you know, the type
this
of
is
people
just
that,
one of those topics where it's like, I'm just gonna watch from a distance.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just hope they can like get their goal without like people being stupid
yeah, because
and getting in the way.
Yeah, because I scrolled through a few more other retweets, and like people were saying like, how much you want to bet that we're gonna hear about like Billy Buck Studio having like horrible working conditions? So like, why do you want to actively wish for that to happen?
Oh, it's just-
Social media and the
It's
way
so
it's
fucking
about
weird.
things is dumb.
Jesus, man.
It's just as dumb as like say like, oh man, I hope this person is horrible so I can like have a reason to hate them. Like, what's wrong with you?
Everybody wants to have that leg up. Everybody wants to think they're a step ahead without having any of the critical thinking skills that would actually put you a step ahead.
Yeah, it's
Just,
like
yeah,
Everybody
actually,
want. Wait, no, you continue.
it's like when people like wait for something like to actually happen and then they try to do the hindsight thing. Just, oh hey, I knew they were a horrible person. I knew something wasn't up. Just like, no,
I had a feeling something was off with them. Like,
just you didn't like this thing, so you were just waiting and just to, you know, talk shit. It's like, okay.
I got eyes on them, so I might as well take advantage of it to help out passion project. Yeah, so I think back to like to a Friday Night Funkins like Kickstarter, where like yeah, once it blew up, it was like, all right, you know what? Sure. Oh, hello V.
How to do?
Welcome.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Vox said, I'm just gonna look at the whole thing at a distance. And if people are gonna be like, I don't know, angry at it, then okay. Shouldn't get butt chin.
Yeah, I know we like kind of moved on, but I'm still just like looking at some of these quote tweets and people. Man,
What if you trying to tell someone it's horrible, but no one listens to you, and yeah, it turns out they're horrible? Those instances are really rare. I have seen it happen a few times though, but like, yeah, that is definitely like a rare instance. Where you kind of have a hunch, you vocalize it, and nobody really pays you any mind until like bad thing ends up like coming to light. But yeah, that is crazy work to just actively want like something horrible to like come out of this Kickstarter.
That and like, again, just this quote tweet blaming these folks, saying like, "Oh man, your support would have been really helpful to prevent the day the Earth blew up from flopping." And it's like, what?
What does this have to do with that? What?
I know, right?
With everybody blaming everything except the fact that that movie was not marketed good. It's so weird.
I'm gonna be upset if people like that are just gonna like dissuade people. Is that the right word? Dissuade? Like dissuade people from saying? Yeah. Hey, if people like that are gonna dissuade people from seeing that movie.
Yeah, cause like it's so obnoxious. Everybody knows that that movie was not marketed well, but now that it's out, instead of just doing the thing that does help movies like that in that situation where it's like, oh hey, just spread it through word of mouth. Suddenly it's like, oh hey, Coyote versus Acme might actually release. This better be good, otherwise you didn't like support it. You could, otherwise you didn't like. You wasted your time instead of like supporting like a real animation thing with Looney Tunes. It's like, no, that's not what happened. That's not what's going to happen. And now this, it's like anytime there's like something even related to animation, people are like, okay, so you're doing this but not supporting the day the Earth blew up. It's like, no, that's not what's happening. The people that aren't in the seats are the ones that didn't hear about it.
I'm scrolling through this person's account that like was like I'm thinking they probably didn't even watch the fucking movie. Cause like from a lot of people that have actually like watched the day the Earth blew up, like people I follow, they've made mention of them like getting out of the theater and seeing it. This person, I guess they're just looking at someone to be mad at. It's like, I guess let's blame the indie animators for like this film not being talked about. No, like Warner Brothers just sent this thing out to die. They didn't want it on their. They initially gave them the cash to like have it on HBO Max. Once the movie was done, they didn't want to like put it on HBO Max, so then they Catch Up Entertainment like was pretty much got a hold of it. Yeah. Same thing's probably gonna happen with Coyote versus Acme, but then now you have people kind of like hoping that it's not as good as it is for some reason. I know we talked about it before. Like, yeah, like on one hand I do get like, you know, Day the Earth Blew Up is like one of the first theatrical, fully animated Looney Tunes movies, while like Coyote vs. Acme is gonna like fall in line with the stuff they've done before theaters, like the hybrid stuff. But because they've done the hybrid stuff before, doesn't mean it's gonna be bad.
I blame Space Jam for like people thinking hybrid movie equals bad.
Yeah.
Cause like I know it's been said before by many people. It's a shame that Space Jam and like Space Jam 2 are like the #1 things people think of when they like hear that, because those two were very specifically like advertisements. They were like, you know, they were still, you know, Looney Tunes stuff. Like they had the comedy or whatever, but they're not the greatest. And then
No.
I see people rope in also like the live action, the hybrid Tom and Jerry movie, which ain't even that bad, by the way. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. It seems like, once again, like people just sort of being jaded on certain things just kind of like ruins the reputation of stuff that you just haven't seen. And even if it is like just okay, that's still like a movie that a bunch of people worked on that was going to get shelved and never seen. So to be this pessimistic about it is kind of dumb, and it's tiring to hear. We're grown people.
Yeah, no, I think actively hoping it's bad, or like saying like, oh, if it's bad, then maybe it shouldn't have released at all. Like, no, I could only say that for movies that are like movies or projects that were like very like made under like really bad circumstances, like, and they're like genuinely awful in terms of content. But those are rare, if ever. Like, they never really happen. But for like a movie made with a bunch of artists with a lot of passion put into it, I think that should be released, whether or not it's like of good quality or not. Because I can't imagine working on something for several years and then just having everything you poured into pretty much be like, yeah, never mind, we're not going to release it. Fuck you. It don't make sense to me. Back in Action was like peak though. I need to.
True.
I know we planned on rewatching. Well, rewatch for some and like a first time watch for others. A different server.
I haven't
I'm
seen
very
it in
curious
years,
on that
so.
film.
Back in Action's really good.
I bet. Yeah, it's also weird to like follow up the point with people's immediate thoughts with live action animated hybrid films. Who Framed Roger Rabbit barely comes into the conversation the more I think about it.
It sure doesn't.
Yeah.
That's like, that is a very amazing film. Like, both on a technical level for like what they did at the time, and then just a good movie all around. It was a good ass film. No, let's just talk about Space Jam and then just like label every single live action hybrid like a Space Jam-esque thing. I don't know. It's weird. Just seeing this like cynicism on the internet from a lot of people has just been like really toxic-inducing. I guess I could say, yeah, very toxicity-inducing and just like annoying. Like, sometimes I just want to say like, can you motherfuckers please shut the hell up? But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna waste my breath on Twitter either. Kind of why I've been like. Again, example, nuts hang with like my Sonic Unleashed opinions. I thought it was gonna be public enemy #1 for the shit I was saying. With how much I've been enjoying that game and just being flabbergasted. People hated it. Kind of seen something today because someone saying like after playing like Unleashed Recompiled for a bit. They consider like Unleashed. They consider like Frontiers combat better than Unleashed.
We've already been down that hole. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut since we on stream.
I was about to say I would start something if I touched that. I'm gonna leave that alone.
I'm not going towards that. Nope.
Still upholding my opinion that it's like Frontiers is just an action game that's cool for people that haven't touched the genre.
Yeah, I was about to say. Only thing I would say to that is just like, if you think that, please play another action game.
Yeah.
Man, if you played Unleashed, and if you played 6th Gen stuff, you'll feel right at home.
Just saying, Sega has made plenty of other action games that feel 10 times better than Frontiers, but that's the only sharpness from my tongue you gonna hear. Warehouse better.
Oh, so what's this clip tree? Let me see.
Welcome to the stash. TNT, firework rocket, also good for propulsion. Boots of swiftness, diamond armor, full set, and blades for days. Everything we'll need to make it to Woodland Mansion.
Whoa.
I love how his diamond armor is like in the exact build for fucking Jack Black.
Yeah.
Not like an actual like, standard person. It's just built for Jack Black's like body type. That is fucking hilarious.
Mm. Yeah, no, there's no way I'm watching like Minecraft movie in the theater ever. But like, if we ever watch it like as a group call, I think he's gonna make the movie bearable at least.
This is gonna be one of those movies where I feel like me coming out of it, I'm just gonna get. That may not have been an okay like Minecraft movie, but that definitely was a Jack Black movie, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
It's gonna lose my shit if. Again, I'm still debating on even like getting the Jack Black figure.
Dude, I forgot
It just looks
there
like a
was
funny
figure.
thing though. That's just like a funny thing to own. Like I'm very tempted.
Fucking Jack Black Steve figure.
Chicken jockey.
Jockey.
Diamond armor, full set.
Oh yeah, since I'm streaming my art, I guess more people can see like how old man I am with like doing shit.
It's the first time I'm streaming pixel art on stream, so I'm just like trial and erroring a bunch of stuff here.
Trying to like fix the face on that guy, cause it's like a little bit crunched up on like the initial ref I made. He doesn't even have a nose on like the initial ref I made until I like redrew. I'll redo the bow tie.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Alright.
I guess on this, to like segue back to like Kickstarters real quick. There was a Kickstarter for a game I knew about for a while, and apparently that's launching soon, so that's neat. Let me grab it. Scroll up. Yeah, it's for the remake of this, like, canceled Super Nintendo game. Why did I open up the language spell check in Discord? No. Perish. Alright. Yeah, this.
Let's see.
Initially, I wasn't on board with, like, how it visually looked, but, like, seeing it in action more, I was like, okay, actually, this actually looks fire.
Oh, wait a minute, you talked about this before, didn't you?
Yeah. I think I might have streamed the original Super Nintendo game, like, years ago.
Yeah.
It's a fun game, but yeah, I heard, like, the remake was in the works, and we hadn't heard anything about it for a good minute. Until now.
Looks pretty
Hey, this
good.
looks really nice.
Yeah.
Again, I wasn't initially on board with, like, the hand-drawn style, but, like, seeing it in action more, I was like, okay, this actually looks really nice.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. Definitely throw some money at it, depending on what things look like for this game. Yeah, very interesting game to make a remake of.
Yeah. I was watching that gameplay and I'm like, damn, I just imagine like an Astral remake.
Yeah. I know I've brought it up before, but I think like the guys behind the Vanillaware games will definitely do an Astral remake a lot of justice. I can already imagine it.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. Prepare for battle.
One box could leave you messed up and fractured. Lock these uppercuts, they may need you captured. May the best fighter win and win again. Battle to the top until his life ends. But if his life ends and he starts to decay, may one of his street soldiers avenge things. See you talking to the game, couldn't be talking to me. I got enough to beat and more soldiers to bury. You know it just clicked in and made you realize this game is twice as hard. You see that with your own eyes. You're on the way to choose your type of life, cause you gotta. I tell you from now, the fighter will be the hotter. I don't think you want this one. Just practice. Just challenge me when you're ready with your tactics. High punch, the spin kicks, watch your back split. I see you in the air when I make you back flip. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One box could leave you messed up and fractured. Lock these uppercuts, they may need you captured. May the best fighter win and win again. Battle to the top until his life ends. But if his life ends and he starts to decay, may one of his street soldiers avenge things. See you talking to the game, couldn't be talking to me. I got enough to beat and more soldiers to bury. You know it just clicked in and made you realize this game is twice as hard. You see that with your own eyes. You're on the way to choose your type of life, cause you gotta. I tell you from now, the fighter will be the hotter. I don't think you want this one. Just practice, just challenge me when you're ready with your tactics. High punch, the spin kicks, watch your back split. I see you in the air when I make you back flip. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One box could leave you messed up and fractured. Lock these uppercuts, they may need you captured. May the best fighter win and win again. Battle to the top.
Hilton is bringing you more new ways to stay than ever before. With all new places, there's all new experiences to enjoy. Hilton
Oh.
for the stay.
It's a robotic money expert.
Clever. How do I start a savings habit?
Famous cabbage.
Savings habit.
Shaving rabbits.
Tech can.
I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Nightmare Busters. Oh, it's a remake.
Yeah, it's a remake of a Super Nintendo game that didn't end up coming out. Kinda. This remake looks really nice. I mentioned it earlier when I linked it. It was like, when I initially saw like how the style looked, I was like, I'm not sure what to think of it, but nah, it looks really fucking good. Never got close to
Oh,
beating the
this
game.
looks really nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll definitely throw some cash at it when the Kickstarter launches. I just hope it could do well, because this is a really niche fucking game. So yeah, it was like a two-player co-op game where you play as these leprechaun brothers and you shoot magic cards. It's pretty neat.
These turnarounds are gonna get me. Once fully done with all this, I'm finally gonna just package Reds and Mayo together and post them on the Ring Racers message board.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, because like initially I was gonna make more characters, but I'm like I'm reaching to the point where I'm like, I just want to release this already.
just scrolling the timeline. I keep seeing like random seal videos. These fucking creatures, bro. It's so funny to know that this is like an apex predator of some sort. And it's just like the goofiest thing in existence.
God, yeah.
Bro popped out the water just to eat some fish and then acted like he was all shy. Can you fucking believe it?
Yeah, the way he like holds his flipper up to his mouth, that's so funny.
Just, oopsie, I ate that too fast.
Goodness me.
Goofy mammal creature. You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna follow the account. I do indeed love seals.
Seals are funny.
Funny creatures. Sea lions are also funny because they have like physical ears on the sides of their heads.
True.
Elephant seals are scary though. At least the male ones are.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dunkin's $6 meal deal. Get a medium coffee, sausage, egg, and cheese, and 6 delicious hash browns. Only at Dunkin'. Experience the women's tournament.
Yo, I got a Dunkin' ad. Shout out to Dunkin' Donuts.
Yo, Dunkin' Donuts, home of world's driest fucking donut. Well, at least the cops like dunking them, I guess. Whatever.
I guess so.
Yo, Dread finished the Looney Tunes. Oh yeah.
Oh shit, nice.
Yo, what do you say?
In lobby, yeah. Let's see. I thought it was a pretty fun movie. You really enjoyed the animation and like the rotation shots the movie had.
Excellent.
I'm probably gonna see it tomorrow. I still didn't get tickets yet, but I gotta act on that fast.
I don't know when I'll be able to see it. So it's probably gonna be when it hits digital.
Alright, exquisite. Oh man, I just thought about the repo game we played last night. I really can't wait until you get a chance to play it, Waff.
Oh yeah.
If we end up playing it again tonight, holy shit, bro. I saw the clip Zeddy put on Twitter. That shit got me because it's darker when he posted it than it here. You can't see anything.
The thing that got me. The thing that got me with the clips he got was like with Vox's voice being pitched the hell down.
Yeah, there's like this weird like floating vomit creature that just like straps onto your face. So whenever you get that, it just changes your voice to be like really, really low, and that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know my voice was pitched down until I saw the clip.
Yeah. That's what made it funnier.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the fucking corner.
It's out of puke.
It's out of puke. I still got to get my perspective on a few things. I saw quite a amount of funny stuff last night. I have a clip of like the gunman like coming through a door and like blasting someone, and I don't even mean like the instance of like me getting shot.
Dude, my first introduction to the Huntsman was funny as hell. Because that was just my first time playing the game. I said, oh, I didn't play the tutorial yet, so I'm just gonna learn as I go. And then I get shot immediately by it. The sighting was getting me.
Someone pointed out that Sonic has like 4 renders that have the exact same face and pose, like angle. And it's getting me.
Really?
There's like 4 images to this tweet. Why does he keep doing that with his mouth, bro?
Look at expression.
Yeah. It's the same angle with his head too.
Almost looks like they just like took like 2 renders of his head and then just like reposed the body in a different instance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That's probably exactly what they did. All right, copy the file over. What do we do? Oh, give him a soccer ball and a chili dog.
I mean, if that one theory about his model being like, what was it? It was like it was like rescaled in some way. They just hit that button many times.
It was like the mesh modifier on the hero model or something like that.
Yeah.
Making pure bliss. Nope. It's pretty cool, Fuzz.
Hey, thanks, bitch.
Hey, you can't say that on here.
Why not?
Well, you see, as of 15 seconds ago, this stream is now PG, so you cannot swear.
Man, fuck that.
That's too fucking bad, man.
Shit, we gotta gotta turn off the stream now.
Oh.
Oh, that's terrifying.
What?
Fucking Minecraft spider jockey.
God damn it, tree.
Oh, why? I didn't even pop up.
I'm sorry.
I like popped up exactly as I posted that, so I didn't even notice it.
And that spider's gonna get folks with acrophobia.
Yo,
Yeah, you're not kidding. I kind of want to like steal it though, like a design.
The reply is inside that tweet.
I can only
Oh
imagine.
no, Spider Jockey. I hope Jack Black actually does like scream that. Spider Jockey.
Big of a hand.
I still think about how the Iron Golems in that movie just sound like they have like asthma and a metallic filter. Embeds do not work in this. I just realized there's no bot. But yeah, that's a video.
Yeah, probably should have added that bot. Now that I think about it.
How do I start a savings habit?
How to start shaving a rabbit.
If you want a simpler way to build a habit, a BMO savings account can help. You get a cash reward every month you save.
This year's top prize goes to BMO.
I'm just in it for the saving. But it's nice to be
Okay, yeah, what's this clip?
Relax, it's just an iron golem, local security force. But they're a bunch of big softies!
The way it sounds, holy shit.
My magic sound like that too.
Yo, Solars.
If I do go to the theaters, like watch this, the day the Earth blew up, I might like try a movie hop and like watch the Minecraft movie if it comes around the same time.
Wait, so we're saying if you buy a ticket to Looney Tunes and then you watch that movie, you're gonna watch the Minecraft movie too?
Basically, movie hop. Yeah, if I can.
Well, Minecraft movie's April 4th, isn't it?
Same time as the Nintendo thing. Oh shit.
Is the day the Earth blew up gonna be in theaters by then?
Probably won't. Maybe.
Good point.
Yeah, I kind of doubt it would.
Basically, I was gonna watch that movie soon, but I want to also I want to see the Minecraft movie, but I don't want to pay a dime for it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Understandable.
It's the movie that's it's so funny, but I don't want to pay $40 for a ticket to watch it.
40?
That's still fucking wild to hear that, like, tickets are 40.
Yeah,
I think
holy
it's
shit.
like, at minimum, you're paying at least like 20.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
We gonna get you out of there.
I was gonna say, because the theater I go to, like, our tickets are like $8.
They got you
Yeah.
fucked up over there, man.
That's fucking crazy to hear from me because yeah, tickets are 15 minimum for like adults for me.
Oh,
Oh.
Is it like
ooh.
Is it because you like go to like one of those, I guess like name brand theaters? Is that all you got around, or is it like a local one?
Yeah, all we have is like big name theaters.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, that explains it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess the theater I go to is a local one.
There was one. Well, I don't think it's local, but like it's like a big name deal. It's owned by Magic Johnson, if you know that basketball player.
Fucking
Magic
Magic Johnson movie theater. Let's go.
It's
Crazy.
so funny. I learned about that like just recently because the movie theater is like in the middle of a construction site because there's a hospital being built in that same area. They took down all the stores. They took down all the stores around that area because they don't want to, they're building a hospital. But because the Magic Theater, the random Chuck E. Cheese, and the Golden Corral there are owned by Magic Johnson, they can't pay to take it down. So it's just those 3 stores sitting in like the middle of a hospital area.
That's nuts.
Oh shit.
So after you watch the movie, you can go to Chuck E. Cheese or Golden Corral to like get something to eat in this desolate land that used to be like a whole like storefront.
Yeah, my local theater, it's kind of like sandwiched in the back in like some abandoned places. Like some little stores, or like stores that don't get that much traction. There's a Pizza Hut nearby, and then there's like a Chili's like right across. And then like some, I think it's like a Swedish or German like restaurant in the front too. But their tickets are usually pretty cheap. The concessions are kind of pricey. I mean, what theater doesn't have expensive concessions? And you get reclining chairs, and yeah, pretty nice. And sometimes they get some movies like a day or two early. It's very like luxury for no fucking reason. But it's a really good theater.
That theater has reclining chairs too. Is really nice.
I forgot to mention it like when I watched the day the Earth flew up. Because there was like a family sitting behind us, and then like I think a kid was like throwing popcorn in front of us.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. None of it hit me, but like when I was like watching the movie, I heard and like saw like a popcorn like fucking like fly next to the chair by me. I'm like, what the hell?
Bro,
I didn't even look back. I didn't even look back because I was just locked in on the movie. I think the only like negative I could say is that like maybe it changed by now, but like watching 3D films there was kind of iffy because I guess like with the 3D glasses, since they kind of are a bit dark, the lenses are dark on me. The movie looks a lot darker than it should be. You have the 3D on, but I don't think I remember the last like 3D film they had in the theater. Now that I think about it. So I'm redoing this guy's pose. It looks leagues better. So let me increase his height.
Tasty Trade. Best broker for options trading. Investopedia 2024. Best online broker for options trading. Forbes 2024. Number one desktop options trading platform. Number one desktop future trading platform. Number one options trading. Stockbrokers.com. Make your move.
I keep staring at the gormless creature they announced from Minecraft Live today.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
the baby ghast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the guys. It looks so happy in that.
So glummus.
Apparently, some people said that there was an audio file for a happy ghast like in the game's like files for years. So like, I guess this is just one of those things that they just decided to do now.
That's cool.
I guess it makes sense for like the movie because we definitely see a bunch of gas being used in the overworld.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were really prominent in the trailers.
I think it's funny though the way they're using the movie is like different from how this thing works. Because they use them kind of like hot air balloons and that, and yeah, these ones you ride on top.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, they kind of function like normal platforms because you can unmount and just like stand on them.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's like a multi-purpose kind of thing. Because they showed off, you know, people building with the flying ghast.
Purpose ain't that the game not shutting down?
Well, dude, shut up! Oh my god. Can you believe this guy? We're gonna ban him from the stream.
Wait.
In peace. I'm like still organizing my like Steam library and I'm like looking at the file size between like GTA 5 Legacy and Enhanced. Enhanced is smaller.
Oh, really?
It is.
Yeah, it's like 91 gigabytes. Normal GTA 5 is like 114.
Oh wow.
Rockstar Games learning compression. Crazy.
I'm curious if that's more so like they like have to like download stuff or not, because that's
Maybe.
peculiar. Either way, I wouldn't mind playing it again.
I think we like before the stream started. I did talk about GTA with Waff a little bit. How like it'd be fun if he got on too with us.
Oh yeah.
Because he hasn't played with us yet, I don't think.
Yeah, no. Listening to Sonic music while I draw. Still very surprised like how hard they went on Crisis City Classic.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely feels like they channeled like Sonic City energy for that rendition. Because Crisis City was like a bad future for Silver.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I'm good. I'm happy with this pose for this guy. So I ended up like tweaking it a bit. So I did like had like a right hook arm for it, but it just kind of looked weird. Doing like a, you know, held up like raised fist towards his face, and then like the leg is like pointing forward and to the side.
Looks pretty good.
Thank you. Still gonna do the noble woman laugh for this lady though.
grinding since the basement. If you know, you know, man, you not adjacent. I'm in a league of my own. My soul speaking through poems. Both your speakers are blown for my songs. Let's get it on. I'm ready for the challenge. The academy of dark and light is all about balance. Life's never perfect. Beauty runs deeper than the surface. Album won't sell, but the soul not for purchase. Birth this ill style with mild symptoms against them ecstatic. I'm a shock to the system. Warrior. Battle scarred, yet these bars hard. Thus became an author, not the art part. I say, this the hard part. Restarted the lost art. Can make a smash from the mouth. I'm an all-star. Like this, like switch, like this, priceless. Like this, like switch, like this, priceless. Hit the light switch if you need a light switch. Like this, right quick for the night shift. I got the light, he got the light, we got the light switch. Sacrifice a ticket to the afterlife. My mission isn't done on earth. Alert the jerks. These verses fuel my appetite. I have the right insight. World needs the facts of life. Healthy as an apple slice. This what real rappers like. International. Took a vacate. Still working on my sabbatical. Casual but tactical. Listen up, please. I'm more than a chess piece. Pawn starving a bargain for scraps while the rest eat. Left me to fend for myself. And I conquered where the wild things are with the monsters. As the earth keeps turning. Lies keep turning. My eyes see burning. Fire desire with quiet, I'm blessed as 3 sermons. Speaking that breeze, the feet vermin. Billie Jean, you can see the light. Every step that I take, walk with a glow kept to my fate. Like this, like switch, like this, priceless. Like this, like switch, like this, priceless. Hit the light switch if you need a light switch. Like this, right quick for the night shift. I got the light, I got the light, we got the light switch. Shine on, young king, with the gleam of a colorful dreamer. Clean by the redeemer, queens of radiant demeanor. Beams of light, I know you've seen us. Shine bright through the zeitgeist. Banking on jewels at a nice heist. Drop a few gems, then ignite mics. Land of the free, but it comes with a slight price. You are not nice. Rappers want to battle, not a sweat. Quiet is kept like Naruto's wife. He not a threat. Young vet in the place. Masses, brains all trash. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. Darkness embraced like a plague. But I light never will be dim. Better grab a pair of shades. But shine all in your face. I got the light, he got the light switch. We can't stop shining, fam. It's what we do. Paint the sky blue. Feel a little static shock out here. What? They talk about.
Primer's breakthrough AI 10X space helps deliver our best combination of distance and forgiveness ever. With drives up to 8 yards longer, the future of performance is illuminating everything with the new elite drivers from California.
Goddamn love.
What'd he do?
Look at his stream.
Oh boy, hold on. No. It's the funny box lady again.
Find and kill the people who murdered my wife.
You might be the smartest person in the CIA, but you're not a killer.
Do you ever account for the things I'm good at?
First one you kill, you let the others know you're coming. Take them off the board. It ends here.
No, I want them all.
The Amateur, rated PG-13, only in theaters and IMAX, April 11th.
Hey, my treat today. I don't think they'll take that here. Of course they take Discover. You're stuck in the past.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places
He's not here. He sent a message to me. I kind of want to grill him. No, he didn't give him the fucking Dookie Mines.
What?
Bull Hood saw. No, it's stupid. you be so surprised when you will learn where salt comes from. It's almost like it's a mineral. Fucking Dookie Mines.
That right there is a salt block. Be careful.
You
Careful,
mean
don't touch it,
fashion
bro.
those?
Bunya.
You mean he fashioned those
Now watch what happens when
Oreos
you
from
put
the
it on the
Dookie
crafting
mine?
table.
Can't fucking believe
It's
it.
like
That's
salt armor, full set.
crazy.
Salt armor. Jesus, that would hurt actually.
Oh.
It's automatic. It comes with Dorns.
Just one slice from an enemy and you are gone from what you're wearing.
Jeez.
Spider jockey.
Spider jockey. I can't wait for that movie to come out digitally and all the compilations of just Jack Black naming off Minecraft things.
Yeah.
Keep seeing more people talk about the Happy Gas, and I swear to God, like the ones with the headgear just look like Big G.
Holy shit. Teaming up on Waff.
This fucking golem design, bro.
I love it.
It's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure your tax expert is right for you? Switch to TurboTax Full Service. You'll be matched with a TurboTax expert and get real-time updates on their progress, and you get your best outcome guaranteed. Switch to TurboTax Full Service.
You found a place of complete focus. You ordered your thoughts and mastered.
I'll be back in a bit.
Alright. The whole world is seeing what a fraud I am at pixel art. Oh my god, Waff. You're not safe, man.
You wasn't here. I'm what?
I think I heard you guys talking when I was like petting my dog.
No, Waff. He did not fashion those Oreos from the Duke he mines.
He actually fucked up his recording. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Alright, back to. So I'm glad you like those Oreos. From the self-proclaimed Oreo hater, I'm really glad you found something you enjoy.
Who said I hated Oreos?
Yeah,
I thought you said you didn't like them.
No, it was Chips Ahoy.
Oh, Chips Ahoy.
Wait, I'm not really fond with Chips Ahoy, but Oreos, I dig with them.
Oh, I thought they were Oreos. I remember Vox saying something that you didn't like Oreos.
Yeah, I don't know where we got that, because, yeah, apparently he never said that.
Oh. Well, in that case, yeah, I could co-sign with the Chips Ahoy thing. They're okay.
I
prefer, like, actual cookies.
Yeah. Only Chips Ahoy I eat now is the chewy ones. I don't know, I just like the chewy ones for some reason.
I want to say their recipe like changed. Something about them changed like between when I had them as a kid and when I have them now. Might be my taste buds, but something about them changed.
I think it always tastes the same to me, honestly. Oh, I don't know.
It's crazy when I learn about like Hershey's being basically artificial chocolate now because of the ordeal they have with chocolate.
Oh yeah, that was crazy to learn.
Yeah. There's more to it, but that was like the gist.
Really, like, explain why, like, recently I have Hershey's bars, like, for the sake of it, you know, it's been a minute since I had it. It tastes so bland. Not even, like, a good bland, just very dead. It's like, why? What happens to this chocolate? It's not even, like, tasty chocolate anymore.
Yeah, chocolate candy, not milk chocolate anymore. It's weird, it's like...
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say it's weird because like I remember having like some like Hershey's Kisses a while ago, and like now they have like a weird. They don't have like an aftertaste, but there's like a weird like aftertaste. Wow, I said the same thing. There's like a weird thing about it, where after like I swallow it, it's like my throat just kind of feels like kind of little painfully tingly type thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, I get that too when I eat a Hershey. It's like dusty in a way too, for some reason. Fucking eat my dusty Hershey's. Yummy. So nah, I don't know what happened to the chocolate that I used to like. Or just find like pretty average. Now it's just blech.
Tend to get other chocolates anyway.
Yeah.
Reese's are my go-to.
I used to go for Twix. I learned about the
Twix is
salted.
good.
I learned about the salted caramel like Twix, and that shit is banger. Honestly, prefer more like the actual Twix.
Cookies and cream Twix is pretty fucking good, actually.
I've had that. It might be it's too sugary for me.
Yeah, I guess I could see it. It's funny because like I don't mind like sugary stuff, but like when I have Skittles, I feel like my teeth like fucking disintegrate.
Skittles is a funny like candy to have. I really like Skittles, but they are definitely something you want to like prepare for in a way.
I know my friend. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're done. I'm done.
I know my friend, like, he just bought like bags of like these dried Skittles. Apparently, apparently they're really good. Yeah, like they're kind of. See, the way that they make them, it's like, yeah, they're like freeze dried Skittles, so they kind of become like puffy. Like it's crispy on the outside, but it's like airy, crunchy on the inside. So they're kind of like crispy M&Ms in a way.
Huh.
Okay.
He bought like bags of them that on like the TikTok shop, and that's basically all he would eat for like a week somehow.
TikTok shop.
TikTok shop.
Yeah, because like it was somebody like making them.
Uh.
Heard they're good. I want to try them, but no.
They look pretty tasty.
Yeah, they're just freeze dried.
Oh, you're welcome, Keshi.
Hey, Keshi. What can I make this guy's hand do? I guess I could.
I've had like the Skittles gummies, and that was just depressingly bad.
Really?
Really?
Skittles gummies. Ugh. It's like very cheap gummy made candy.
Oh.
Back.
Like even cheaper than like some of the cheap gummies I've like had, like the off-brand stuff. Just like wax, basically.
Huh.
Ugh.
It's on my Skittles gummies, but box.
And I brought up like freeze-dried Skittles.
Huh.
I think the only Skittles I would like be okay with having is like the wild berry ones. I think the wild berry ones are pretty good. But my go-to fruit snack outside of like it's like these sour cherry gummy like flat things. I don't know what they're called off the top of my head. I got them at like Dollar General. Outside of those, I usually go for Mike and Ike's. Mike and Ike's are fucking peak.
I don't know if they still make these, but I usually go for like these two Skittles right here. If I get them.
Dark Side.
Yo, black Skittles?
I think Dark Side and Tropical still exist. I mean, Tropical definitely still exists. Dark Side, I think I've seen it.
I found there's a light side too. Bite side.
Yo, light skin Skittles.
Light skin Skittles there.
Mako Skittles.
Yo, what's good, my light skin?
Off.
Is that Earthbound?
The chocolate mix?
Chocolate mix.
Wouldn't you just rather get M&M's?
Chocolate Skittles?
Oh, well.
Is that the rainbow?
Oh, okay, I guess it's not too bad. I still would just get M&M's here.
Oh wait, this is like a mix. Okay, yeah, I understand.
Why actually? That's so weird. Like like Skittles doing chocolate, but the flavors they have though sounds pretty good.
Brownie batter, yummy.
Shout out to Vanilla Bean there too.
You know the peanut butter and jelly M&Ms when I tried to like spend a century to find because I thought Trey made them up. They were pretty solid.
Yeah, they're solid. They're definitely a little too sugary for me to like have on a basis.
They kind of just taste like... Surprise. They taste like the peanut butter M&Ms just with like a little bit of jelly. Fucking mind-blowing.
I know, right?
Next you're gonna tell me sour candy tastes sour. Oh.
There's the all lime Skittles that like around for a limited time.
There were pretzel M&Ms?
Oh, yeah, pretzel M&Ms are pretty good.
I didn't know that well.
Yeah, they've been around since like mid-2000. They're really fucking good.
Yeah, they're tasty.
Like caramel Skittles. Caramel Skittles? No, the caramel M&Ms are pretty good too. I know peanut butter is definitely like their most popular flavor because like there's like mini variants of them and then like the mega variant.
My dad would like constantly get like the M&M's like almond flavor.
My dad would always get like the peanut flavor, which I can't shit on it. Peanut is pretty solid. Fuck, what do I want this guy's hand to do?
What if he was holding like a bat?
Oh, like you hold it like long ways like this, maybe?
No. Let me see actually.
What were you talking about? Like holding the bat behind his back?
Yeah, just holding it behind his back, but probably angled differently. Like a bit more vertically, but like slightly angled.
I guess his entire arm would have to be like behind his back, I guess. I think I do that. Let's see.
I keep looking at the guy driving and thinking it's like a Fuzz mascot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, I did like a quick MS Paint doodle, something like this. Is what I was thinking.
Oh. Okay. I guess like I'm trying to like figure out how to draw his hand at that angle though. Let's see. Yeah, I can do that.
What is power? Maybe the better question is, how much of it can you handle? In the GMC Sierra EV Denali, we are professional grade.
Very fitting that Ringwish's music is playing right now.
I have Sonic R music playing on my own.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can like really get that drive to make another character for this game. Because I really would like to, like, at least make one more character this year.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna go back to that Retsu model for Mario 64 soon, since I still have a few things I gotta finish.
It's so weird hearing her name normally after like the majority of this year.
Yeah.
Called that girl so many different fucking things. Except her own name.
Yep. The in-joke that we have is just, we call Retsa so many different variations of her name that it keeps getting worse.
Oh god. I fucked up that hand badly, holy shit.
You're gonna need to go to a doctor.
Yeah, I got the bat how I wanted it, it's now I'm trying to like figure out how the hand is gonna grab it.
Oh. Yeah.
Guess like... Hang on. The thumb go back there, and then like front of the hand. I guess that looks right. Yeah, No. I don't know.
I'm thinking about all the tweets like talking about the SpongeBob episode that's going around. The one that's like him delivering food to the League of Evil, and I found like a tweet. Well, I found a tweet a while ago where it was like, "Damn, I ordered for like 5 people from the Krusty Krab is only $12. That would have been like $40 in real life."
God, holy shit. I'll be right back.
Alright. God, I feel bad for my dog. She's trying to like get in a comfortable way to like lie down and relax right now, but the cone's like really annoying her.
How long does she have to wear?
Until April 2nd. It's not too long, but
Oh, yeah, that's not too long.
yeah. The vet said like she's gonna like try making you feel bad to like keep it on her, but she just gotta hold out until 2nd.
Yeah.
I'm back.
You're welcome back.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh yeah, Fuzz, I've been meaning to ask. What do you think of the friendly ghasts?
my god.
Yeah, it's been like just like a thing that we've talked about just a few times today. But yeah, this thing is cute.
Is that like a new thing they showed off today?
Yeah.
Apparently, like everyone like unanimously like forgot Minecraft Live was happening. Like even like on social. But like they dropped like the concept of friendly guests, which is like you find like a dried up baby one in the nether, you take it back to the overworld and like pour water on it and it like grows up happy. Also, you can put like a saddle on it and it can carry around 4 people.
Oh my god.
It also works as a platform too, so if you're like building something in the air, you can just use that instead of like mountains of scaffolding.
Holy shit.
That's right.
Good addition.
I keep like bringing up the one with the saddle on because I said it's like Big G.
The face of it got me because it just reminds me of that one like sticker you have of Kasumi holding like a cup of coffee.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's like it's very Vox face.
This is what the baby looks like. Yo, Speed. Why you trying not to laugh, bruh? What's going on?
Okay, I think this hand looks fine. Holding the bat. Maybe. What do y'all think?
I think it looks.
I'm
trying to figure out what I would change.
Maybe make the fingers have more of a grip to them. It's like bend like the index finger. Probably will help you draw the bat on top of the finger in the way.
Oh yeah, I could just move the layer around there.
I think what's also getting me is it kind of the way you drew the arm in general looks like he was supposed to have it behind his back as opposed to grabbing something.
Oh yeah, you're right. Alright. In that case.
That kind of looks like he has a backwards hand grabbing it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
But you probably want to move the thumb forward. Because essentially with the way his like arm is positioned, you'd probably have his index finger and his thumb at the front.
It's so hard to like do without like looking at a ref.
Well, look at your hand. Like maybe hold like something like I don't know, a ruler, and then look how you're holding it.
Yeah, using your own hands as ref is like that shit's essential.
Like hold like a cup per chance, and then like look at the angle like that you're holding it at. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Alright, now I got it.
And back.
Welcome
back.
Welcome back.
Also, what did the tree do?
What?
Oh no, just I'm looking at the chat.
Oh, no, he just like started talking and it was like really loud on my end, so it like jump scared me. I was like, oh.
Duck this one.
Duck this.
I got some food.
Nice. And I figured out the hand. Thanks to Voks and Fuzz.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Feeling it now.
That's looking good.
Ew. Oh yeah, Fuzz, since you're here, like, what was the recording that I fucked you up on?
I couldn't find a sample that has what I like, a vibe that I needed for this, like what I wanted to add for the heart case thing. So I was gonna like take the advice of this one producer I saw on YouTube and just like, yeah, he mentioned like don't be afraid to make your own like samples with your own voice every now and then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna like record something for that, and like it was gonna be like an introduction. That's like me going like, ha, ha, ha. Ladies and gentlemen, like just that kind of thing. And then like right after I did the laugh and was about to deliver the first word, I saw that phrase appear, and like you can hear me just stopping my tracks. Yeah, like I don't know how many people like saw or heard this, but yeah, this right here, I like froze. Cause I saw the triple black brothers appear in my like notifications.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, let me just do like the pointing, like grab hand. Yes. Makes sense. Pointing grab hand.
Ain't that the game on PS2 you played?
Pointy's point.
Stretch Panic?
No, Pointy's point. Somehow
Oh.
Pine got it. I don't know how you fucking pieced that together, but yeah.
I mean, point. I guess that's
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Oh, point. Wow. I should have gone. Okay, yeah, that's. Yeah, I got the hand. That is perfect. Thank you for the suggestion, Pine. He's holding a bat now.
Yahoo! No problem.
Oh, I just did a voice reveal for Mario right there.
Oh shit! You're gonna voice Mario in the new
Mario in the new.
I said Mario, but yeah, I could do
Oh.
Mario too.
Oh. Yeah, I heard Mario.
Alright. Okay, this guy's pose is pretty much done. There's nothing else to really add to his design. Outside of like the details I'm gonna do when I line him.
Yippee!
So Vox said that like when he keeps looking at the dude driving, he's just thinking of like it's your character design.
Okay, no, I keep looking at him and I'm like, damn, I kind of like, fuck.
Yeah, like
I use that a lot.
I just keep looking at it, I was like, that's just Fuzz.
I think it's ultimately funny because like a lot of these characters just kind of look like something Fuzz would make.
Yeah.
I'm very curious on the thing that these three come from. because it's from Nadia, the Secret of Blue Water.
That's like.
Didn't someone say they were reminded of that character? When I saw
think
Nada?
so. Yeah, and I think I remember like looking that up after I like found that, and I was like, "Oh, another blue-haired brown lady with the name Nadia." Except mine is like not that because she's named Nada.
Yeah, I'm curious on this. I'm not sure. I think it's a TV series and not a film. There might be a film up there. I don't know. But yeah, the trio from that is like the Grandest gang. So it's Grandest, Granava, and then like I think her henchmen are named like Sanson and Manson.
Oh, you said Santa.
Santa?
I'm just hearing all sorts of shit today.
I think the tall one is Sanson, and then Manson is the short one. I think that's his name. Yeah, I love how like the short guys in these like villain trios ends up like looking similar to each other.
Yeah.
I think the only one is like different, obviously, because like they kind of started the trend. It's like Tonzora from Yatterman. He has a fun design too. Grab him. I like how he has like the Homer Simpson looking face, but like he has like tombstone teeth. Grab him. Got this fucking fan art too, holy shit.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
There's more to imagine when you listen.
I was ready for a fucking Capcom fighting game character select screen. Holy shit.
And then Boyaki was just inspiration for Waluigi. I think everyone knows that. Would have been nice for them to like do all like the Wallow Peach design.
Yeah. Wish they got to do that.
Yeah.
Because yeah, the whole point is that she would have been like the three of them together would have been like a parody of this trope.
Yeah. I feel like they definitely could have taken it back to the drawing board because it looked like their design for Wallow Peach kind of was based on one of like Doronjo's like future iterations. If I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I can grab it. It was like a descendant of hers. Yeah. Yeah, descendant, that's what it was.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah, I could definitely see the resemblance now. Grab Wallow Peach. Weird too, we don't really see them like make new Mario characters all too often. Like even for the spin-offs anymore, really.
I don't think they ever make new characters for the spin-offs anymore.
No.
I can't think of the last one that they made, yeah, no, it's just been pre-existing characters, really.
Because it's like, you had like like different humans in like the golf and tennis games, but then that just like stopped at a point, and then like everything else has just been pulling from existing characters.
It's a shame.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like a. Because I guess like the only like thing that doesn't have like that restriction is like the RPGs. Or they could just do new characters because I mean they have to. But everything else now, we haven't had any new characters that were born in spin-offs and then breaking out of that prison. I mean, the only character I could think of the last character I was like that was like Toadette, right?
Pretty much.
Damn.
Yeah, she just like appeared in Mario Kart Double Dash, kind of like hopped around on and off for years, and then Nintendo was like, yo, this is peak actually, we're putting her in like everything.
I'm glad they used her, but it's sad that like she was just seemingly like the last of the.
And then yeah, we already saw the whole video with Rosalina. So
Mario's no longer the king. Everyone is competing at the throne for Rosalina to just resurrect them.
Yeah, it's like she came around in Galaxy, is in like all the spin-offs now. Pauline sort of like got brought back into public eye with Odyssey, and then they've been using her a lot now too. But it's like Pauline is nowhere near a new character, and Rosalina isn't one at this point either. So
yeah, I think maybe they just stopped doing like those random characters in the spin-offs because they just, I guess they just want more like brand control in a way.
That's probably
like brand unification. Because
like, gotta be right.
Because like Mario clearly didn't have like a fucking Ken Pender's ass like phase to it, where like they just made a bunch of random relatives and stuff, and things kind of went unchecked for a very decent amount of time.
Yeah.
So the only thing is they probably just want to keep like brand uniformity.
Mario and Sonic kind of have, they're interesting because they kind of have opposite problems, where it's like Sonic just sort of does whatever the fuck sometimes to a detriment, and like Mario sometimes just like, I don't know, they're just too strict.
Yeah. So we didn't even see characters like, again, like spin-off exclusive characters are gone too, like Tumbles erased pretty much. Koopa Kid's just pretty much retconned from existence because Bowser Jr. just took his spot.
Thank God.
Fuck you. Nah, listen, Koopa Kid has just been getting the most like amount of strays from this man. All
Hey, who the fuck was Koopa Kid back?
Huh? I want to
get him. Get his ass, Street.
I'm getting the most amount of strays for maining a character, and I've only like won like a single game with him, I think.
I don't think the Koopa Kids come back ever when like you have Bowser Jr., the Koopalings, Boom Boom, Pom Pom, and the fucking Koopaling, and the Koopas.
I thought you said
like
for a second.
You have so many like Bowser like side henchmen. It's crazy.
The glazing's crazy from Bowser's side.
Yeah.
I have gave Koopa Kid like a fucking menace record all because I played him and I barely won any games. I just caused so many problems with that character in every Mario Party match. It's just comedic. I barely even fucking win.
Oh my
I said it in the chat, but Waff, that fuck you felt so genuine, and it's tearing me the fuck up right now, man.
Yeah.
Just fuck you.
I felt that, man. Oh, that was real.
Man. I think me winning that one fucking match because of the thwomp years back is what caused the vitriol. So hang on. Check on
Also,
my
like,
Okay.
if you like squint your eyes a little bit, they kind of do look like Koopa Kids. Not gonna lie, they like the same like eyes too, or same similar eyes. I saw him as the Charging Chuck.
Oh, Koopa Kid had like those beady ass eyes. Grab him.
Yeah, the ugly fuck.
That ugly fuck. He's just a shrunk down Bowser.
Yeah, we don't need Koopa Kid.
No, I don't think he's coming back. They pretty much, again, they erased him from existence. Like they just pretend he don't exist anymore.
We don't like those guys around here.
Oh, so it's that way, huh? Oh yeah. All right, let me check on my dog. A minute.
Holy shit.
What happened?
No, I just found some, I found like a piece of regular show fan art that looks pretty good.
Huh.
Yo, this is really good.
This is the Invincible crossover. I don't know anything about that, but it's based on like the episode where Mordecai and Ruby had to get Benson to yell at them, because he was like holding in his anger the whole day. So he just explodes at them at the end.
Did your jam session get a little out of control? At American Musical Supply, you can get very fast and free 2-day shipping for all your musical needs. Just place your order, answer the door, and let the jams rock on. help you keep making music. Only at American Musical Supply.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
You know what? I'm not gonna say welcome back.
What happened? What did I do? What happened?
You know what you did. You know exactly what you did.
Why are you talking so fast?
Because I am fed up with this guy. Can't believe it. Unbelievable. He admitted to causing problems just minutes ago. And still, here he is. What's the deal with that, huh?
Because
The problems causer. I'm the problems causer. You know this. It's like the Cartoon Network show that didn't do well.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yo, problem solvers, I can't believe you know about that.
Why is it surprising? Me of all people is like the least surprising person to know about that show.
That and like, I'm gonna say most people who like kept up with cartoons know about it, either by choice or by force.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I let my dog out. Did her business, and now she's like right by me. I guess she's trying to persuade me to take the cone off her head. No, it's not gonna work. You gotta keep it on. The vet told me. You know this. Hang on.
What's he like? The happy-faced killer? You mean my dad? I'll be glad you never have to know.
You think that you're so much better than me? You're just like your old man.
I'm not like you at all.
As an older adult, I didn't want to spend all my time binge watching television, so I said, let me go back to school. I have a son who actually also graduated from the Purdue Global Program. He did it. I'm like, oh, I can do it too. I'm the most proud that
Okay, yeah, she was trying to tell me something. Her leg got stuck in the cloth holding up her cone.
Oh.
That's what she was. That's what she was trying to do. She's all good now. After I got that situated, I'm like, "You good now?" She was wagging her tail. And she shook my hand with her paw. Wait, let me mute. My brother or my dad got back from wherever they were at. I was gonna set Tano off. Give me a minute.
Fuzz, what?
I was like picking a color for something on FL Studio and it like defaulted to that. So I was like, you know what, topical.
White chocolate brown.
I don't know what it calls it. I don't name them. The program just like has names for them automatically.
Sorry.
I thought you said white chocolate brown. I was about to say that's an oxymoron.
White chocolate brown.
We gotta like do Mario Party again soon. I just like saw everything in the chat. It's been a minute. I feel like it's building up to like another Mario Party session.
We really should.
Yeah, I'd be so down to do it.
I'd be down to do it too.
You also mentioned wanting to stream that too, so like, if you want to get that going too, I'd be down.
Oh my god, yeah. Just like Mario Party stream with like spectator spots too.
Alright, time to do the lady.
Planning your dream vacation? The new Microsoft 365 with Copilot?
It's
Right on budget?
true.
So you can take the trip of a lifetime. Introducing Microsoft 365 with Copilot. Power to you.
No fucking way.
Dove Mint Body and Face Scrub makes self-care effortless. Scrub, cleanse, and moisturize, all in one simple step.
Well, if you should make that a gift.
Smooth, nourishing skin.
What, Fat Hour walking?
Yeah.
Are we still playing a hole in Mario Party Jamboree?
Oh, what do you mean?
If you do play Mario Party again?
Oh, I'm down to go back to that one.
Yeah, I'm still down to go back to it. I just gotta renew my NSO sub. I just haven't done it because NSO. I haven't been playing on my PC.
Zai Pie, we didn't get a chance to play with you yet.
Oh yeah, I tried playing it in playing Metro Votes at all. It's just been like Me, Fuzz, Tree, Rebels, or me, Fuzz, Tree, ND.
Yeah.
Should we do like Fuzz, me, Waff, and then like Tree?
Yeah, I guess.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
All right.
We can bounce between that and the ones we have on like PC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still think about like how badly that match went in Jamboree on Western Land.
Who won? Did I win?
Yes, you won.
Oh, it was so long ago. I kind of forgot.
It all started from me taking one wrong turn at a fucking like intersection. That one mistake just led to a whole avalanche of awful things.
Yeah, I know. I tried to like remedy like Tree trying to get the star by like using like items and shit, but that ended up like working in his favor. And then we kept trying to like actively like get him to lose or lose some stars and shit, but no, like the game was just working in his favor the entire time.
Yeah, I was like hella lucky for no reason. Was Indy playing with us too? Or was it Dribbles? I think it was Dribbles.
It was Dribbles.
Yeah.
I think near the end I was like starting to like choke. Or was it the other way around? I think Fuzz like starting to like climb up, but it was like too late.
Yeah, something like that.
And then there was like the racing map, I believe, and that was not fun.
Guess another. I guess on subject to Mario Party, I guess like another thing that isn't really like another character that doesn't really use that often anymore is like Toadsworth.
His ass is just MIA at this point.
He is in the fucking like he's in the in the kingdom.
In the Mushroom Kingdom retirement home.
I was gonna say, bro's probably just enjoy retirement on some island.
They had concept art of him in the movie, and he got replaced with some random ass like Blue Toad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, nah, my boy is just gone.
I'll get to use them again. I don't see why they wouldn't. Like it made so much sense for him to be like a Mario Party host, like in the future installments, but no, he was just fucking gone.
Here, in the wonder of Canada's
This character's gonna be.
territories, nature unveils
Not gonna be too bad,
its
actually.
most exquisite and
So.
rare treasure to those who seek it out.
I was looking at that Fat Albert gif, and I just like thought back to that one reply I left. I was like, damn, this shit makes me feel like Sonic Unleashed OST intro, Windmill Isle night.
Shit's so good it can turn you into Brad Garrett.
3 billion years ago, elements of stars combined.
I brought that up because of that that tweet I made about like leaving replies on certain things, and then yeah, I think Vox mentioned it's like, you know, you could like be out of pocket and like just thirsty, but like nah, why do that when you can say, damn, this shit makes me feel like Fat Albert walking the Devil Gardens.
Today I have the pleasure of speaking with Daniel Koff, who's the co-founder of Rosso. Daniel, thank you so much for speaking with us today. So,
You know, it's like a funny thing that I hope that they add in Anton Blast, like is like a funny little like just like a little trinket you could get from Brillo. What if you were able to buy something that just lets you do like the walking animation Anton and Annie have when they're like in a boss arena?
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh yeah,
You can just do it anywhere. It just seems like something that they would do. I've been taking my friend off by like getting him to buy like the cool sunglasses you can wear and then like the cool hat that you can wear. It anti-blast. Yeah, I got him to get the shades. And he was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna like hear you out again to like buy something." And I was like, "You should get the awesome hat you can wear." And he's like, "What is it?" I'm like, "It's the awesome hat that you can wear." He's like, "If it's another one of those fucking gag gifts, I swear to God." The moment he bought it and it turned on, he just immediately went to go turn it off. It's funny, like he was like trying to do like the time trials on Boiler City. He was actually like about to beat it when he had was it time trials or like combo meter? I think it might have been combo meter. He was about to like complete the combo like mode challenge on Boiler City when he had like the shutter shades and the cool hat you can wear on.
Fat breasts.
Said dude from Arms.
It's the Pokemon.
Oh, I never played Arms.
Wait.
Damn, bro.
Damn, you didn't play Arms? Wow.
I don't have it.
You remember play Arms?
I got the Switch at like the end of its lifespan.
I just want you to know we're pulling your leg. Ain't nobody gonna give you grief over not playing Arms.
Yeah, someone that chucked like 75 hours onto it like years ago. It's like, no, you didn't really miss too much. Music is fucking good though.
You missed the characters though. It has
characters.
It has really awesome characters like Master Mummy. Unironically, fucking peak character design.
All the character designs were good in Arms.
Yeah.
Kind of seen. To the surprise of no one, Smash Discourse is really easy to like hit even after the game's over years later.
I saw that.
I saw that too.
It was like define like industry plan, and then someone posted like Min-Min's like Smash, in, like reveal thing, and then like it was a mix of people like agreeing and a mix of people saying like Nintendo fans playing the Nintendo game getting angry when a Nintendo character gets added to the roster.
It's like I'm not even gonna hang on this long because like I'm just like I've been tired of Smash talk for years, but like, it's one of those things that almost kind of makes me wish that the next game would just be mostly Nintendo characters at launch, just to remind people what this series actually is, and that the guest characters are guest characters.
Yeah, I wouldn't oppose that either because it's like the series was founded on a bunch of Nintendo characters, really. I mean, I get people being disappointed about like an ARMS character or a Xenoblade 2 character being DLC because like, oh, there should have been base inclusions, but that was a thing. They were going to be base inclusions, they just didn't have enough time to put them on the project plan. If you're not on the project plan, you're not going to be part of the game. That's kind of how it goes. Because they make these rosters like years in advance. Like the only guarantee I can think of for those rosters, it's like a Pokemon character from every like a new gen is like guaranteed a spot. But that's at a point in time where they don't even know what the designs look like. And I've seen the mix of people saying like, "Oh, Twintel would have been a better character," and I'm like, I was like, okay, this is coming from people that haven't played ARMS.
Yeah.
If Twintel, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you want Twintel to be in the game, you clearly did not play ARMS for the game.
No.
It's like, sorry.
I was gonna say, like, the people say like, "Oh, Twintel would have been a better choice." Like, no. If you played ARMS for like 5 seconds, you'll exactly know why Twintel wouldn't be a good choice. Imagine the things that already annoy people about Min-Min as a playable character and fighting against her. Multiply that with Twintel having Bayonetta's witch time and being rewarded with like air dashes. That doesn't sound very fun. Like, no. But, yeah.
Yeah, I won't hang on long with it either, but like, kind of been thankful has been rampant yet with the Smash Direct.
Yeah,
it's gonna pick up soon when like the inevitable Smash 6 gets announced with Switch 2, and yeah.
At the very least, I feel like I'm more mentally prepared for Smash now, because I'm at a point where it's like I kind of don't really fucking care what Smash fans say. They could be stupid. A lot of Smash fans are really uninformed about a lot of franchises, which is funny considering Smash is definitely like a good advertisement for a lot of like games and franchises to get into, but most people that are Smash fans just stay in their bubble.
That's what annoys me whenever this talk comes around. It's just like, if Smash fans want to be stupid about Smash, okay. But no, because it's a crossover, it opens the door for people to just start yapping about shit they've never experienced.
Yeah.
That's what annoys me.
Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna have my, if like discourse ever happens, I'm either gonna stay quiet or I'm just gonna have my nuts hang like I do in my Sonic Unleashed opinions.
It's just so damning, because like you would think a crossover that introduces characters like that would be a good gateway for folks to actually check out the game, but it has like a reverse effect where folks will often dislike the game entirely because that character is
in the Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Nintendo fans are very like, I guess like closeted might be the right word. Maybe not.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it.
They're very close-minded, closeted to like reaching out. Like at this point, like there's really no excuse to not get into stuff like, I don't know, Fatal Fury or King of Fighters, for instance, with how accessible like the old games are, especially on Nintendo hardware and PC.
See, you're right. Some niggas are allergic to a fucking quarter circle, though.
That's true. Yeah, I remember getting pissed off about like the command inputs, and it's literally not that hard if you play a fighting game. But most of the people that complain about it only play Smash. So.
It's just, again, it just ties into that whole thing where it's like Smash fans are presented with a new opportunity to try something new, and they don't try it. They immediately go into, oh, well, this isn't like really adjacent to what I already like, so I'm not really interested. Pass. Okay.
I was like,
sorry, this RPG character is not of the Mario or Pokemon variety. I sleep. This fighting game character requires me to like do more than like side B, up B. Gonna have to call this one a wasted slot.
All I'm saying, man, could have been, I can't even think of like a character that hasn't already been added already to begin with that people
it's
really
funny.
want.
It's funny because like, oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's one of those things where like I can understand wanting a variety of characters to come from a variety of places, but it's like I can't help but feel like some people bring that argument up simply because they're not getting something that they want rather than actually being interested in variety.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, there were too many RPG characters, you know. There should have been some more platformer characters like Rayman or like Crash or Spyro. And it's like, okay, I can agree with that, but are you saying that because you like platformers and just mostly that and don't really want to try the RPGs, or are you saying that because, yeah, you genuinely feel like there should be more variety overall as someone who enjoys variety in games?
It's usually people that just like the genre that they have a preference towards and hating things that get more.
Best broker for options trading. Bestapedia 2024. Best online broker
It's
I'm still thinking about the reaction to like the Dragon Quest hero. Just like, oh, who is this? Oh, who asked for this? And it's like, buddy, this series inspired so many fucking things that are already in this game. I need these people to understand that shit like Pokemon was quite literally directly inspired by Dragon Quest and the creators' experiences with the series.
I think what's funnier is that you have people like that, and it's like again, they're very close-minded, and I think majority of Smash's audience, Americans.
Yeah.
It's coming from someone that also had like a really like, you know, lopsided or uninformed view of like how big Dragon Quest is. At the time, like at the point in time. But here's the difference: I changed like how I thought. I actually saw Dragon Quest fans and interacted with them. They're really nice.
That's
like, yeah.
That's how it was for me. Cause yeah, I remember like the hero got in, and I was like, I didn't have any strong opinions on it. It was in that ballpark of I've never played these, so whatever. But then yeah, I use it as an opportunity. I was like, okay, this guy's in Smash. He's pretty fun. Alright, they've been promoting some of these games. Let me try it. I like tasted Dragon Quest XI. It's like that gif of like Shaq, like tasting like the chicken, and he's like, holy shit.
It was different. It was a bit different for me because it was like me trying to like. He was interacting with like some people that were like shitting on like Hero. It was during like the leaks phase where people were thinking like it was Hero or Banjo or Kazooie. We added it in Smash because of like a file name in Ultimate's code or some shit. And then it was like a Japanese Smash fan. I was like, yeah, no, Dragon Quest is very popular over here, and you know, we like the Western picks just as much as the Japanese ones that we really want. And I was like, oh yeah, you know what? I'll try out the series. So then I asked like in the servers, like, you know, what's the good starting point for Dragon Quest? Because I wanted to give it a shot. And then a buddy of mine said Dragon Quest VIII. It's like a good one. I was like, all right, let me grab it. 2 minutes in, I was already locked the fuck in. That was a good ass game. So I can't take anyone seriously if they still genuinely believe that like Hero or any of the fighting game characters like Terry or Kazuya are like wasted slots, because like that's very clearly people that just haven't branched past the genres they're comfortable with.
Again, I'm going to keep saying it. Like, Terry being in Smash, it's kind of like the whole thing I mentioned earlier, where it's like, you can't really separate or try to, you know, pick apart things like Pokemon and Dragon Quest and try to imply that they're these, two completely different things in completely different leagues. Oh, we don't play that Dragon Quest shit. When it's like, that's the series that quite literally led to the creation of Pokemon. And it's like, Terry is the same way. Smash happened because Sakurai was just folding niggas in arcades, and he was like, damn, I kind of feel bad for people who suck at fighting games. Let me make a really easy, accessible one.
Yeah, like, you could tell how little people knew about, like, again, I can't blame people for not knowing who Terry was initially, because KOF, SNK as a whole just kind of fell off in the West, or just in general.
It's one of those things where it's like, I'm not gonna sit around and act like I have like been completely familiar with every character that's been thrown onto a roster either, but it's like, I think there's a difference between not knowing and then like being presented with it and going, oh, well, this sucks because I don't already know it.
It sucks because it's not the character I wanted. As if the character that you wanted was like in the running in the first place. In contention with the character that got it. I remember seeing a bit of that from some people. Like, I know I had to like kind of tell someone off because they were mad that Sora got in, and they were thinking that like Nintendo, like Disney bribed Nintendo with money to add Sora in there. And I'm like, that's not how that goes. Sora won the Smash ballot, they added him in.
I saw that, yeah.
It's like, listen, I know you like Shantae a lot. I know you wanted her as a playable character, but I don't think Shantae's slot was taken by Sora. I don't think Disney bribed Nintendo to have Sora added. That's not how things work.
That's crazy. Whoa.
That's such a very crazy line of thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, you know, while popularity isn't the only determining factor, I think it's safe to say it's a fairly prominent one. They definitely do want to add characters that, you know, will grab an audience and really make people go, wow, this guy? And it's like, as much as my opinion on Shantae has done a fucking like 180, I went from like, damn, this shit ain't shit, after playing half Genie Hero, to like playing some of the others, and I was like, okay, they were cooking. I really like the character, really like the games now. Shantae as a series and Kingdom Hearts are on two completely different fucking planes of popularity, you know?
I think people also need to look at like what specific like point that these characters come out to. Because if they ended it off of Shantae, pretty sure we would never hear the end of that either.
Yeah, Shantae would have been. No offense to Shantae, she would have been like one of the most underwhelming picks to end Ultimate off of.
Yeah.
Like, Sora. Go ahead.
Well, I was. We might have been about to say the same thing. It's like Sora is one of those characters that was like, it was the never ever kind of pick. You know, everybody was like, oh, this will never happen. They'll never do this. It's just not possible, not feasible for this reason and that. And they're like, yo, actually, you're wrong. Here he is. Have fun.
The way that it all transpired too was really funny because like initially they were, I guess they were going to end the game off with like Kazuya or something. Whoever came before Sora, I think that was going to be the last character. But then, because of a chance encounter of a Nintendo, I think like Sakurai, or was it a Nintendo employee and a Disney person at like Game Awards, and things just kind of transpired from there. And Disney was already on board with having Sora in the game. It was pretty much just Nomura that kind of helped things back because Sora's his baby.
I remember seeing people try to say that like Nintendo like paid off Square Enix or something, or like Square Enix like paid off Nintendo to have like two characters in, because you know they added Sephiroth as well, and that was another idiot take. Because I feel like I remember it was funny. One of the people who said that was someone who wanted Geno. By the way, that's a Square Enix character too. It was legit just somebody going, oh, they added the RPG guys I don't like instead of the one from Mario because I like the Mario. And it's like, no, you can't just say Square paid this company off to have two characters when one of the characters you wanted is from that company. Make it make some fucking sense.
Top of that, like, I think people just aren't aware like how much money Nintendo had to give Square just in general for everything they have in Ultimate. Because like Cloud and Sephiroth alone cost a fuck ton of money. Cloud and Sephiroth's VAs, I assume, cost a lot of fucking. Final Fantasy music alone costs a lot of money. Then you have Dragon Quest music, and then you have
shout out
Disney.
To Sugiyama.
Disney thrown in the Sugiyama. You have Disney thrown into the equation too, where they paid a fuck ton that had like Kingdom Hearts music, and then Sora's character, and then everything else, like, you know.
And Mickey keychain alone ran them some fat stacks.
Yeah.
I bet it did.
No, I definitely did. So it's like, I kind of don't care what people say about Smash anymore. They can just begin the dumbass echo chamber that Twitter is with those takes.
Yeah.
So it ain't worth it.
It was really telling too, like the reaction to Sephiroth, because you had so many people who were like, holy fuck, and then people who were like, oh, another anime swordsman, and it's like, you do realize this is one of the most iconic villains in like the entire gaming sphere, right?
Yeah. I did feel bad for like some Geno fans, because like a good chunk of them were like a good sport,
Yeah.
About it. Like, they were like, oh well. And I felt bad. Because, you know, that is a character that people really wanted, but, you know, he's not playable, so it sucks. But hey, they got the remake of Mario RPG, so it's not all dead.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have some people that are, like, shitting on them for no fucking reason. Because they wanted this character. That's not... I don't know. It's very mean-spirited to me.
One of those things too, where again, we establish like that popularity isn't everything, but also, come the fuck on, man.
Yeah.
You're really trying to tell me Nintendo would have been making headlines, really, you know, raking in that cheese, grabbing attention, just surprising people with those curveballs if they included Geno, the character from the cult classic Super Nintendo game that was in like 2 things, one as a cameo, over fucking Sephiroth.
No, it's not even a contest.
Because it's like, I really wanted Geno too. So it's like, you know, even though I got like Sephiroth and Sora from like the Square side of things, and I was very happy with those, for the most part.
Yeah.
I can still sympathize with, you know, Geno fans, because I like the character too. He's cool. I would like to see him. But it's like, yeah, no, the people who were being like sour about it.
I wish people didn't get hung up on like, oh, who got in over who, instead of like, who is going to like show up in the next trailer to like combat this? Because that was the fun part of seeing reveals. Like, you know, okay, they just introduced this character. Who gonna show up next? That kind of thing. And you would think, you know, it being a crossover, you would think of funny like crossover interactions. So like, my thought process would have been, okay, we just had Sephiroth showed up. It would have been funny as hell if Geno came out swinging at that nigga. Just like, why be angry that one got in over the other? You could have had, if you were enthusiastic enough, you would have been excited for the idea that maybe both showed up. But like, no, instead, you kind of get sour that like, you know, one of the most iconic villains just showed up.
Yeah, sucks. Well, like, again, what can you do? But,
you know, people.
I think Smash fans missed out on the idea, on like the fun like things that they could have been like. Well, at least some of them that get sour missed out on the fun, like imaginative part of this whole thing. Why get mad when you could be thinking of like fun crossover potential? It's like that guy I brought up, you know, a few times, who was like really adamant about like Doom Guy getting in, but instead of like, you know, thinking of potential fun interactions, it was just, oh, he hated every fighter that showed up.
Because it wasn't doing it. Yeah, people like that are annoying. Yeah. I'm just... Smash is a beast.
Yep.
But like I said, I'm just gonna... I'm already at like in a state of peace. I got who I wanted for a long ass time. So I'm fine with whoever they add at this point. I'm more concerned about like Nintendo characters being cut than I am of like more third parties getting in the... we'll see.
I just want to see them trim the fat all around next time. Because, yeah,
well,
I've mentioned before, my thing with Ultimate is that, like, it is very impressive. Make no mistake. It's a marvel. It's crazy. But for me, I'm a quality over quantity kind of person. So when I, like, hop on the game, load into the character select menu, and I see like 80 something niggas, half of which I don't like actually like playing as, I'm just like,
I'm more like saddened that because of certain decisions with Ultimate, there was a lot of things that had to be sacrificed.
Yeah.
Like certain stages not coming back because they added a stage more feature that barely anyone fucking uses. Or what else? Trophies having to be cut because they prioritized characters.
Spirits.
Here's PNGs though. Yippee.
I love spirits so much.
Anton.
Then what else? I guess like stadium stuff also, like stadium and event stuff is also being cut because, yeah, again, World of Light and Spirits. So, yeah. Do hope they go for like more content. More single player content, I should say. For the next game. Rather than more characters, because like they're, you know. I feel like that's like a good way to like follow up Ultimate. Other than like adding more characters.
That and like, you know, revamping some of the characters that you already have in the game. I feel like Daisy could be more, you know, unique than what she is, and just a lot of other characters too.
Seen people say like DK should get a revamp, like moveset wise, like he should have like a barrel in his attacks, and I'm like, on one hand I'm like, that kind of sounds stupid as hell, but at the same time I kind of get it. I think my issue with Donkey Kong is like he's still just been the gorilla archetype rather than being Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
He feels more like a regular gorilla rather than DK.
It was funny. We were watching those Punch-Out videos, and it was so interesting seeing how much better they nailed his character there than in Smash. Because, the whole thing about DK is that he just kind of fucks around and has fun with it, with whatever he does.
Yeah. He only gets...
I was gonna say, even in the middle of like a professional boxing match, bro is like not sweating. He is not taking that shit seriously. So to go from that to like Smash, where he is just this angry ass beast that makes growls and grunts and like creature noises, it's like, okay, this ain't even really the same character, but all right, cool, I guess.
Diddy Kong at least still just kind of feels like himself, but not entirely, because he still just kind of falls into like the archetype thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't really play accurate to like how his character is. If that makes any sense. I feel like if they went with the idea of like Diddy and Dixie being like a tag team, because they initially planned that for Brawl, like Diddy and Dixie were going to be like a tag team thing, like DKC2.
Damn.
But they ended up scrapping that. I feel like if they actually went through with that, then I think Diddy would be in a much better spot. And plus, we would have Dixie too. K-Rool definitely, like, it's like perfectly nailed though. Like, I really have no complaints about him. He's, especially with like the Designing 4 video that we watched of him too. Like, it puts into perspective how much they advanced his character, not only just for Smash, but just in general. Where it just feels like a natural evolution as to like how they would have taken him if they still kept using him.
My only thing with him is that it would have been nice if he had some kind of voice rather than just, again, like animal noises. But yeah.
Yeah. That's my only thing. But like for me, I don't mind it too much because I feel like if he had his own voice, it kind of would be weird for him to like be next to Diddy and DK while they still have their realistic animal noises.
Oh yeah.
That's like my only thing.
At that point, sounds like all three need a rework.
Yeah. That's it. If they were to like rework their voices, I would just have their actual VAs do it. K-Rool will probably need. I was gonna say a new voice, but now I think the guy that voiced him in the Barrel Blast is still around. So he voiced the Cactus King and Jungle Deep. So I could do that. But yeah. That's my only issue with DK. It's not like necessarily his moveset, it's just that it doesn't like it lacks like the flair that Donkey Kong would usually have in like his actions. He hardly like he does smile in Smash, but it's not like how DK usually does. Really? If that makes any sense. don't know. Same issue with Sonic. Sonic barely like emotes, and his expressions just got worse in Smash.
They did?
Yeah.
Wait, for Sonic's?
Oh. Yeah, Sonic's expressions pretty much got worse.
What's the one?
You already know.
Oh, go ahead.
I forget. What does he look like in Ultimate?
Let me grab an image from like how much they changed this expression.
Oh wow.
Oh.
What?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
That boy doesn't even have like a modeled mouth anymore.
He barely emotes in Smash now, when he used to in Brawl.
Hey, I'm seeing like the shape of his model too. Like the ears don't curve around his head anymore either.
Yeah, no. They don't.
I think it also doesn't help that like his mouth is more of a texture now.
You're right.
How did he get worse? Well, like Vox said, he's reflective of the actual games.
It's sad.
That's unfortunate, yeah.
I'm surprised. I thought you guys knew that like his model just kind of got.
I know his model changed with the games and such, but
I just didn't know how bad it was. Like I never saw them all together like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that definitely is just it. I think if they do another Smash, they definitely should focus on sprucing up some of the veterans.
Yeah.
And by some, I mean like most of them.
You already know me. You know where I stand on the whole thing. I'm so sick of seeing this nigga.
Oh yeah, poor Wario.
Just. Ooh. Smash has done so much, like, mixed PR for this character. I feel like because of some of the decisions they made, people find him funny. But I also kind of feel like he was naturally funny before that, and without what he does in Smash. And so now people see him as, oh yeah, he's like the weird fart guy.
Yeah.
Like, he literally never did that in any of the games until Smash, and then that just like became his thing. It's like, okay, all right.
I think what's even more crazier with like Sonic's like expression is just getting worse is like he was a late inclusion in Brawl. They added him last minute. That's why his moveset is just kind of very bare bones, because Sakurai only had like Sonic 06, Sonic 1 to work with at the time. And that kind of just stuck with him. Yeah, what a fucking combo, right?
Fucking combo.
That's just what stuck with Sonic for a good minute.
More time and more growth.
And it's a shame.
Speed up your website copy with an AI
Oh,
text generator
it sucks.
that delivers
Yeah, like, let me grab another like expression. Hang on.
of your site. Unlimited unique
Also
visuals.
unrelated, but
Every piece of
I'm still not done with Mayo. I just kind of have like very rough sprites for him. And I'm testing him out in game at the moment.
Yeah.
AI-powered emails designed to
Oh, another thing too, like Sonic's quills would actually like move around and Brawl.
They don't do that anymore?
I don't think so, no.
Of course not. His quills got smaller. Yeah. You know what? I'm curious. Let me look up a video of him in Ultimate, because I genuinely have not seen him in a while.
I was about to say, so I'm looking at these. What does he look like in Ultimate? Like doing these moves.
Grab like another like downgrade. Look at this shit.
Oh.
He looks like a Roblox model.
Oh my
Good
god.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? He looks terrible. Okay, no, that's crazy. Cause Smash is usually pretty good with giving characters like some nice looks. Bro somehow manages to look worse than he does in the new Sonic games.
No shit. That is like awful.
Also, I'm looking at footage. Yeah, his quills barely move anymore.
Yeah.
He is practically static. They move, but like
Not as much.
barely.
In Brawl, they kind of moved like the hair did. Like they had like more bounce to them.
More bounce to the ounce. God damn.
There has to be like a mod out there that makes Smash Ultimate Sonic better, right?
Oh no, someone just made like a brand new fucking model entirely. Kind of like the only one. Grab it.
I need this boy to be like rebuilt from the ground up.
That's my character.
Like,
I'm sorry.
just have all your ref sheets of all the 2D art and just like fix them.
Yeah. Because
like it's kind of crazy that like we've kind of worked inverse with Sonic. There are a lot of characters that were designed in 2D that just couldn't be translated well to 3D at the time because we just didn't have the techniques.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic is a character that was designed very much so with 2D in mind. For a while, looked a little funny in 3D. But then, like, I want to say once Adventure came, and even some of the classic stuff like 3D Blast, they got him down pretty well. But it's like we're at a point in time where characters are more and more accurate to their 2D art than ever. Even in games, like, you know, some of the Dragon Ball stuff and like the Mario characters and how they look in Wonder and the new kart game. And Sonic is like moving backwards.
Yeah.
Sonic greatly feels like a consequence of like the things around him. Because I think about the IDW talk today. Actually, wait, no, it's not even IDW talk. It's like the DC crossover stuff. I think about how he's like been super expressive in those comics apparently, and then I saw like a whole like thread about like Sonic would never be this expressive.
Why is there a head for it?
Just, bro, I'm sick. He can't. A tune cannot be a tune anymore. Someone made another tweet where it was like, if Sonic did the things he did in the Night of the Werehog short today, people would like hate it now. It's almost like a lot of things with Sonic now, even officially and then like model wise, are like a consequence of them not wanting him to be like too toonish in terms of like representation or something. So he just has to stay this husk. Just ooh.
Here's a mod that like revamps his model.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, this looks really nice.
Man, he looks so expressive in that short, dude.
Yeah, he really does. Holy fuck.
Just, wow.
Yeah, I feel like that whole he wouldn't do that take just is a byproduct of them quite literally not letting him do that for like so long at this point.
Yeah.
I need another one.
Which again is like, I hate to be that guy and draw the fucking Mario comparison again. But it's like, we're seeing the opposite happen. We're like, you know, Mario games are kind of just very safe animation-wise, very stiff, nothing really too out there. And like, we're at the point where they're getting so much better at letting these characters be cartoony.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
stuff like this.
I know they keep saying they want to get to the level of Mario, but man, I want to start seeing that like soon.
I was about to say, like, that's an admirable goal. I would like to see that, but like, after Frontiers, we need to see that soon.
Yeah.
They could really showcase that in the Crossroads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just, I appreciate the sentiment, but don't just say that. Deliver on it.
Yeah.
I didn't even find the tweet I was looking for yet. I found a perfect alternative.
This isn't Rockino swag enough. Makes me
Like,
angry.
what do you mean that this is overexpression? That's crazy.
I feel like that's crazy to me because I'm seeing areas where this expression could be pushed even further.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sonic fans hate cartoons. Sonic fans hate platformer. What else is next?
They hate all the foundational principles of the series. Damn. Sonic fans be like, ooh, I hate cartoon platformers, and like play the cartoon platformer series.
So bizarre.
It is a weird way of thinking, but at the same time, Sega's also part of it to blame, which is unfortunate.
Again, they keep. I think what done them in was like listening to the wrong people.
That or critics.
Critics too.
Because I think critics are the big thing. Because it's like, if if the review scores are not looking good, and the people whose thing is, hello, I review the games, are not liking what you're putting out, then yeah, that's usually when studios just sort of wrangle things together. Because remember, Sonic 06 came out and people were like, wow, what the fuck is this? Sonic the Hedgehog dropping a pile of shit this fucking brown? That's crazy. It's like, right after that, you know, they really wanted to just get back on track and just give that burst of confidence with Unleashed. Just, you got these hub worlds, all these NPCs with missions, side content galore, graphics are looking crazy, the music's great. You know, you've got the daytime stages, they reworked the formula, you're going super fast. You got the nighttime stages too, where, you know, you got that focus on platforming and combat, which is sort of, it's like, it's the daytime stages foil. You know, a lot of them were focused on the speed, and enemies are just kind of there to bop and bounce off of. So yeah, Warehog was their way of saying, okay, let's try designing these levels with just a bit more of an intimate connection between the platforming and combat. And people fucking hated it. So what we got right after that was Colors. They listened to all those people who said, wow, this nighttime shit is garbage. Wow, these daytime stages are the best part, and even then, they're way too fast. And so again, we got colors after that. Completely axe all the bullshit actual 3D platforming and slow that boy down, give him some goofy ass power-ups to interrupt the flow, and people loved it.
I seen like the Sonic Colors Defense Committee last night while you guys were playing Repo. They were like, it was a there you go. It was a point of what was it? It was a point of the. It was like some video of like a guy reviewing colors and saying like he doesn't understand why people were say about colors like critiquing like there's too much 2D platforming when you know the series is known for having pretty good 2D platformers. And like okay, I guess if you want to like say Colors is a good game, sure, but I think if you're following up a game that is mostly 3D with an entry that barely has a good amount of 3D stuff because they just make everything 2D, I think that's a bit of a problem there.
That?
You know?
That, and it's like, yes, this series is known for having good 2D platformers. That does not mean the 2D platforming in Colors was good, because it wasn't. It was not.
2D platforming and quality isn't like mutually exclusive. Like you can make a good 2D platformer and play like shit. There's been some bad 2D platforming Sonic games.
Yeah.
like, come on. You know, we're.
All right. Well, I'm about ready. Well, obviously I'm not done with this, but I'm cool with wrapping up the stream soon, or just in a second.
Yeah, cool with that though.
Okie dokie.
It's been fun.
Yeah, we've been here for a few hours.
It's been about 3 hours and 40 minutes or so.
Yeah, that's about it.
Well, I'm gonna go get me a drink and then hop in the other place. I'll see you fellas later.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Ready. Have a good one.
Oh.
Area. I'm stopping the stream right now.
Yep.
I'll see you.
Thanks for watching.